bloom and die, their lush golden petals opening to the sun, and then later closing, fading, falling to the ground. No petite cucurbitas lengthening beneath the shelter of leaves. I learned to watch for the early morning unfurling of each flower, slender-stemmed male or bulbous female, waiting for both to open in synchrony. I kneel on the ground and gently touch a Q-tip to the upright stamen abundant with pollen, swirling to turn white cotton to golden. Reverently, I bring this to the open center of the female flower, where the stigma welcomes these golden grains. Without my help, you wouldn't be here, awaiting your sautéing. This is a completely different topic. Toasting the moon. 2 nights ago, I watched the almost full moon rise behind pine trees in Maine, sitting in one of the striped chairs I bought when we were new. I sipped cheap red wine from a blue enamel coffee cup, while inside the dark tent, you muttered in your sleep. I toasted the moon, watched it climb the branches toward the tops of the trees, its brilliance striped with scattered shadows, breaking into segments like old puzzle pieces that don't quite interlock the way they used to, corners blunted, edges curled from dampness and age. You and I have seen many phases together, the blank sky of the new moon, the slivers of white growing bigger each night, the luminous roundness of the right moon, and then the shrinking back towards nothing. Like the moon, we have gone through changes, from lovers to a couple, to estrangement, to friendship. A few days earlier, I reveled in the touch of someone new, not knowing whether this will grow full and ripe or pass like a meteor that lights up the sky, brilliant and fleeting, yet still beautiful. And now for something different. If you're eating, I recommend you stop. This poem is Leopard Slug. Yeah, they're very kind of cute, you know? I mean, I've never seen one until recently. Slowly, you crawl along the ground, sensing the smell of something delicious in the distance. Your own secretions help you glide toward anticipated delight. Every few seconds, you pause the movement of your chubby, spotted body, wave your head gently back and forth in night's gentle breeze, antenna prickling as you hone in on what you seek, fine-tuning your quest. The smell guides you like a compass, not a feast that most would relish, but you like the pungency, the delicate scent of rot, the rich excremental ooze of it. Alone with this delicacy, you revel in your feast, sucking up the dark brown, decomposing waste left by a passing coyote. When I find you on my morning walk, I watch with both disgust and fascination. What you want and need may not be for everyone, but everything on this earth feeds something. Every creature seeks out what it needs.
Yeah.
And in honor of this being the Bluebird invitational mic, I have a poem about a bird.
Yes.
Ode to a robin. Ode to a robin. You are everywhere, strutting on every lawn and field, ruddy breast out, head held high, wearing a chest full of medals, epaulets on your shoulder, you march proudly across the grass. You could be a somewhat snobby member of minor royalty, making sure you are admired with your regal bearing, stopping every few steps to stand tall. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bird watchers ignore you with their tripods and expensive binoculars. You are not on their life list. No alert about you goes out on eBird. But I have seen you in the autumn dusk in a white oak full of your friends, watching the sunset like tourists at Key West, bathed in a reddish glow. You all meditate as one entity with many faces. You even have disguises no one knows about. I have seen you high in a maple in a yoga pose that makes you look like an owl, laughing behind your beak when I look up and ask, what bird is that? Ah, only a robin. Oh, robin, help us remember not to undervalue what's common with that dismissive word, only.